Marketing Kart Wii is a Wii game, a Nintendo game. The secondhand market for first-party Nintendo games has always interested me. There exist few reasons why a game such as this is several times more expensive compared to a game like Chorokyu. Look at it, Chorokyu, so adorable, so cute. The main reason that my consumer electronics-addled mind can conjure is simple: branding. Mario is a cozy, familiar face. I mean, who was there for you when you got home in the afternoon after a long day of mandatory indoctrination camp? It was Mario, that's who. And who was there for you when you were left home alone because mom wanted to get taken to Pound Town by the guy who would eventually become your third stepdad? Mario, that's who. Hey, if that was my life, I'd also pay a premium to revisit a time where I still possessed a modicum of hope and innocence. I can't blame you. Mario Karts are always bright, colorful, perky, and cheerful. A constant, unchanging friend, and what a good friend it is. I struggled to gather a combination of words to describe Mario Kart that isn't borderline plagiarism, but you can plague yourself. That's fine, that's acceptable. Am I right, Nintendo? Am I right, handsome fellow that runs Nostalgia Wound? Off the jump, I can use a GameCube controller with no caveat or limitation. I couldn't imagine playing this by twisting my Wii controller like a doofus the whole way through. A good choice. The GameCube controller functions with no issues and does not make me yearn for motion controls. No technical issues at all. It plays as well as the other 4 Mario Kart games I played before this. Mario Kart's biggest strength is its selection of courses. A lot of the tracks have this cool half-pipe thing that I like a lot, and aesthetically there's always something to see at every turn. Always something to look at. The courses look great, no opportunity is wasted in maintaining visual interest. The level of care invested in these tracks is apparent upon experiencing the circuits composed of tracks from Mario Kart Past. They also look nice, but are not upscaled to a level equivalent to the new offerings. The visual motifs are clear and strong. They also have some practical touches. A portion of this farm-themed level resembles Swiss cheese, for example. I have to zero in on the courses offered because they are, in my sight, what differentiates one Mario Kart from the next. Last year I played Mario Kart 7 for a while because it was pre-installed on the 2DS I had purchased. A good game, but I can't think of one meaningful difference between it and its direct predecessor. This is not a complaint. There's nothing wrong with the Mario Kart formula. They control well, look great, and feature the familiar crew of characters, but I can't imagine how preference between one Mario Kart and another can be defined by anything other than its track selection. To preemptively address the, well, technically and actually comments, yes, I know that Mario Kart Wii has bikes, and I think that's cool. The bikes and half-pipe boosters display an obvious extreme sports influence, and nowhere is this more apparent than in the Donkey Kong-themed battle level. Ramps, jumps, and stunts are everywhere, and it's awesome. It's called Funky Stadium, and you can play around in it in 2 different team deathmatch-style game modes. Balloon Battle is cool. The world needs to show more love to Balloon Fight, which is what this reminds me of, but I prefer coin runners. I did eventually try the motion controls for journalistic integrity or something dumb like that, and I'm glad I had a GameCube controller to play with. If I used motion controls exclusively due to whatever circumstance, I'd probably hate this game a lot, and let me just tell you, skip Mario Kart if you have no way of playing it with an actual controller. It's a good game, but an overpriced one, unless you found it at a thrift store like I did.